Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here this gorgeous Monday morning, September 10th, coming out of the rainy weekend. Sun was beautifully shining outside. Hope it is shining nice where you are today as well. My guest today, we're going to talk with Diana Zurliene here in a little bit. She is a unbelievable retired educator.
Retired.
Wow. With the focus on tired or?
Well, getting rejuvenated right now.
That's cool. We'll talk to Diana here in a little bit as we'll catch up with her, see what's all going on, as probably talk a little education and all kinds of different things. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 100 or 25, depending whether you have fiber or not, and elsewhere, Sisney, Jeff, Louisville, Browns, all over the place on Channel 100. Thank you for tuning in today. What is going on in around the communities today? Well, it's a Monday in mid-September, close to mid-September, so not usually a ton going on in the area other than, well, actually some events taking place that were unable to be completed over the weekend. The Diabetic Support Group is meeting today. That'll be at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital. That's over in Olney, and it's going to be in the lower level conference room at 2 o'clock today. If you need more information, give them a call at 395-7340 for more information. Again, that's the Diabetic Support Group meeting at 2 o'clock today. Also at 2 o'clock today, hopefully you don't need to go to both of these things because it's popcorn and bingo. Popcorn doesn't have any diabetic issues, does it? I mean,
well, if you don't put any of the butter or anything on it.
You got to keep the butter off of it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if it did or not. I'm to that level of my diabetes where I haven't really worked on diet yet. Yeah. I'm going to have to do that probably sometime. What else going on? It's popcorn, like I said, popcorn and bingo. That's going to be at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center today here in Flora, and that is at 2 p.m., so you don't want to miss that. What's on Wabash? All kinds of good stuff on Wabash. This is Monday, so Better Call Saul is back on tonight on AMC. That's channel 401. And also tonight, Lodge 49, and a lot of people have been watching Lodge 49 on AMC. That's at 9 o'clock. Better Call Saul's at 8, and Lodge 49 is at 9. All kinds of other stuff going on tonight. High school volleyball. We've got high school volleyball. The Marion Wildcats will be in Salem tonight to take on the Salem Lady Wildcats. Again, it's at 6:15 tonight. That'll be on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 100. It's over in Salem. You're going to want to watch that on Channel 3. Should be a fun one, as the Wildcats, the Wildcats are going to win.
Yeah, the Wildcats are playing the Wildcats.
It's a guarantee. In more national sports tonight, we've got a ton of that. Actually, the race, the NASCAR race is this afternoon. I think that's on FS1, as they were unable to get the Brickyard Run yesterday, and that'll be this afternoon. Also, starting on the Golf Channel at 10 o'clock this morning, they're going to finish yesterday's PGA because it got rained out. All kinds of stuff getting rained out over the weekend. It's football, high school football, college football, all kinds of stuff moved around. The longest game in NFL history took place yesterday. I think it went like 6 or 7 hours, as the Miami Dolphins ended up knocking off Tennessee yesterday in the longest game ever due to weather delays and lightning. In Major League Baseball, starting to get down to the brass tacks, the very busy time in Major League Baseball. You a big Cardinal fan?
Yeah, Adam Wainwright pitches tonight.
Are you excited about that? That was what I was going to mention.
My heart wants him to do well. My head says I don't know how healthy that elbow is.
We'll see.
We'll see. It's big. They need him to pitch well.
It's at 7:15 tonight. Wainwright will be out there making the first pitch against Trevor Williams this evening as the Cardinals play the Pirates. Again at 7:15. Wainwright in with a 1-3 record and Williams in at 12-9. Also tonight, the Washington Nationals are at Philadelphia. That'll be at 6:05 this evening. It's Eric Fetty taking the mound for the Nationals. He'll go against Jake Arrieta for the Phillies. Of course, those two teams fighting for wild card spots. Just big playoff implications everywhere. Milwaukee playing at Wrigley Field tonight at the Cubs. That'll be at 7:05. Wade Miley taking the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers. He'll go against John Lester for the Cubs as the Cubs trying to straighten out their rotation. Pretty close to getting into the playoffs. They probably about 20 games left, I think, for everybody. Atlanta also tonight at San Francisco. So presumably 4 or 5 playoff teams we'll have on television for you tonight. Again, the Nationals on MLB, Channel 599. Milwaukee at the Cubs on NBC Sports Channel Chicago, that's 643. The Pirates at St. Louis on Fox Sports Midwest at 6 and on Channel 630, and Atlanta at San Francisco, MLB Channel 599. So you figure that's plenty.
Hey, if you can't find something to watch.
You can't find something. But wait, Z, there's more.
There's more.
There's NFL football.
Oh, the doubleheader tonight.
Doubleheader night, first week of the season. It's a tradition unlike any other. The doubleheader, they usually get 2 bad teams playing 2 bad teams, and it's maybe one of them's good tonight. The New York Jets will be at Detroit. That game will be at 6:10, and that's at Ford Field. That's on ESPN, Channel 601. And that will be followed by the LA Rams at the Oakland Raiders, and that is at 9:20. Again, that's also on ESPN, Channel 601. Should be a lot of fun. My guest today is Diana Zurliene. We're going to talk about all kinds of different fun things. We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about, and we will be back here on Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right after these words. Do stick around.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for 2 or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My guest is Diana Zurliene. She is a retired educator here in Southern Illinois. Spent most of her time, I guess, in Fairfield, correct?
Yes, I did.
Did you teach anywhere else?
No. Started out at Fairfield High School as a science teacher and taught for 13 years, and then I stepped into the administrative side.
How long were you administrator?
I was 3 years dean of students at the high school, Fairfield High School, and then I was 8 years as the high school principal. And then I went to Fairfield Elementary as a superintendent for 9 years, so 33 years.
Wow. Did you ever miss the classroom?
Oh, heck yes. I loved, and you know, I went to the elementary school as a superintendent, but I really liked high school kids. I just really, really bonded with that age group, and I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun teaching. I had a lot of fun as a coaching. I had a lot of fun being the principal.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed all of it.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Did you, whenever you got started, 33 years ago, just retired when?
June 30th.
June 30th of this year.
Yes.
Whenever you got started 33 years ago, did you see yourself staying in this as a career, or did, like 5 years in, did you think, this is something I could do?
Oh, no, I always wanted to teach. I always wanted to teach and coach. And when I went to college, I was going to be a medical technologist, because back then teachers didn't make anything, and Dad really pushed me not to be a teacher. But I hated that. I hated being in a lab. I had to be with people. And I kind of like to talk, and I like to be with people.
Stop.
I know it's a revelation for everybody. So I came back home, and I said, Dad, I really want to do this. So he said, okay. So I went.
All right.
I went to East, because I went to University of Illinois. Back then it was Sangamon State. Now it's University of Illinois Springfield. So then I transferred to Eastern and got my degree and came back, and there wasn't any teaching jobs. So I went to work at Airtex for 4 years, and then there was an opening at the high school, and I got that position. So I went to the high school. And
I tell you what, working in the factory really probably kind of redirects your passion to stick with the schooling, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. I can't say anything bad about Airtex. The people there were wonderful, and I have to credit my parents. I had a really good work ethic, so I had no problems.
Yeah.
I worked.
Yeah.
So I went. It
was hot though.
It was hot. Yeah, it was hot. But when you're that age, you don't feel hot.
Yeah, that's cool.
You just don't feel hot. So, and I was pretty lucky. I had some pretty decent jobs when I was in there. I was a forklift driver and stuff like that. So it wasn't too bad. So then I went to high school and started teaching science and coaching. And
did you coach immediately? Were you coaching volleyball or what?
Yeah, I helped Marilyn Book. I was assistant volleyball and I was assistant track coach.
Assistant volleyball, assistant track, starting out.
Yes.
And you went on to become assistant basketball coach, right?
I was the first to head girls basketball, and I gave that up to be the assistant boys basketball coach.
Who took that over from you? Was that when
Scott
Jerry?
Verhoop?
Okay.
Scott Verhoop took that from me.
And then Scott was replaced by your brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like years later.
Yes.
All right. Well, then, since we're talking about the '80s now and back, did you like the classroom more than the what was better, coaching or classroom?
Oh my God, good coaching. I love coaching, but you know what? You're coaching your classroom too, and little did I realize how that would set me up later for my administrative. It's just like when you lead a school, you're leading a team. You got to have all those people pulling in the same direction. Your staff, your teachers, your aides, your custodians, your bus drivers. Everybody's got to be working together, and you're the coach, and you've got to motivate those people to come every day and do their best job. Just like you've got to motivate a team to come every day, and if one person's not with you, it can tear down the whole team, and that's the same way in the school district. You just, it doesn't mean that you can't have differing opinions, but you've got to be able to hear each other out and work together. And I learned a lot from coaching.
Did you find that in the classroom? Because I would think they're
it's the same way.
Well, see, to me, let me put it this way, because when you're coaching a team, presumably everybody wants to be there.
Yes.
Or they're not going to go out for a team.
Yes.
However, in a classroom, they may not want to be there because they want to go.
No, you
other things.
had students that they didn't think school was their thing. I tried to make learning fun. I tried to make my classes enjoyable. We learned things, but we had a good time too. I wasn't in for a lot of memorization or anything like that. In science,
you kind of have to memorize some, but you also have to learn how things function.
We did a lot of little labs and things like that the kids didn't realize they were learning and stuck in their head.
No kidding?
Oh yeah, we did a lot of little labs. We did a lot of lab work. So we did about 2 or 3 labs a week, and just in my general science classes, and I think the kids would tell you that. And we dissected stuff, and some of the labs weren't much, but at least the kids were up around doing things and moving. And
you've got, I'm certain over the years of teaching, there are probably kids that you worked with that took to it better than others.
Oh yes.
How would you try to get somebody involved that might not otherwise want to be there?
You pair them with somebody that knows what they're doing, or you try to find their interests. Hey, you may not think this applies to you right now, what you're doing, but what do you like? How's this going to motivate you? Because we've learned so much about learning. Yeah. Back when we went to school, it was just put it down there. And
that's exactly. I mean, that's what I was going to bring up. That's why I was. And there are, I had some teachers over the years in science as well as in math and reading. It was English. They were just here's the material. Read it. Go on.
No, we've learned so much about how we learn and how our brains learn, and if we aren't excited by something as adults, if you read an article, if you don't like it within the first 5 minutes, what do you do? Or the couple minutes? Well, that's
switch over to something else.
It's no different for a kid. They're the same way. So why are we forcing them to do something that they're going to hate learning forever? So we've got to do different ways to what interests them, if you could tell at an early age that they're involved, like we call them maker spaces now, but it's like a lot of tinkering and stuff that they can do. If a kid's good at that, then develop that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean, and along the way, they're going to pick up the things they need to know.
Wow. Okay. That's the thing as an educator then. For 33 years, the way that you taught had to evolve.
Oh, and you know what? Thinking back now, I probably wasn't as good a teacher as I should have been. Because, the things that are out there now and what we're learning about helping each other as teachers. You don't shut that door now and you're alone in there by yourself and you're not that person on the stage. It's much more the kids take ownership of their own learning.
Really?
Yes, and that's the evolution we need to go. And with professional development now, we're doing so much more for teachers. You know, it's just not, hey, you got that degree, you know it all. No, you don't know it all, and you need help. And we're trying to bring in, just like we have coaches for teams, coaches for teachers.
Really?
Yes.
No kidding?
Yes.
I got to tell you, all right, I'm just sitting here wanting to name names of teachers that I had that would not have put up with that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, and that's...
They would not have evolved.
And that's sad because you have to evolve.
Yeah.
As teaching is constantly changing now. And if you can't embrace change, it's going to be hard to be a teacher.
Wow, she's the pro. Well, she was the pro. It's Diana Zurliene. We're talking about all kinds of different things. We're going to talk about education as well as might talk a little bit about how the budget crisis affected schools and how they're climbing out of that now. And we'll be back. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Diana Zurliene. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after these words.
Oh, I know who you're thinking of. Like
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining today. My guest here is Diana Zurliene. She is a retired educator now from the Fairfield school system and been there. She was there for many, many years. And, hearing and having this conversation, I'm hearing in my own head the grammatical mistakes that I occasionally make, and I'm wondering, here I'm talking to a teacher, she's going to get on me.
Well, I think Mrs. Odom would probably tell you that grammar was not my best subject.
All right, we were talking a little bit about the changing of processes throughout the years, over the last 30 years of education. Has there been a change in the kids? Are the kids basically the same, or what's what are your thoughts?
They're the same in some ways, but in other ways, with the technology and the way they can multitask and the use of technology, it's unbelievable.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
See, I mean, that's the thing. Do you? Seems like you could probably have your kids come in and work on your computers in the office if you need to. Or something.
Yes, you can, and they know more. Well, they just don't have that fear of doing something to it and that it won't work, breaking it, and it's pretty hard to make your computer not work.
How much involvement do we need? Is there enough involvement from parents now, or is there too much? Is there? Do the kids need more? Maybe. I mean, because it's kind of it's a cooperative process.
Children always needs parental support. They always need parental support because you are always looking for that validation of what you do. What I see a lot of times is sometimes parents try to keep their kids from making mistakes, and that is a mistake because you have to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Now, big mistakes, yes, of course, they need to be there and guide you. But
you'll see some. Do you see some homework come in that you know?
Yes, and stuff and things like that.
Do you know the parents help them out? And I guess that's why.
The philosophy of a lot of school districts now is you don't send a lot of homework home. You want to see what the kids do.
Really?
Yes. And homework, there's big debates on how much homework. There's always been debates, but I think that most of the study has gone towards homework doesn't affect your learning that much. Homework is more practice than anything.
Okay. Well,
and you should never ever send home homework that you haven't touched on what it's about.
Oh, we've been talking about teachers off the air too.
So
that happened from time. See, now that's a part of the evolution of the process.
Yes,
then, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That. So it's not, you're not trying to trick kids or anything. You're trying to help them learn.
Yeah.
And if they see something that they don't know anything about, you're not going to try it.
Yeah.
You're just not going to. So, but with parents, no. I think kids have to learn to fail. They have to learn so you know how to recover from failure.
So so it's not a bad thing for parents. We're not saying that there's anything bad thing about parents looking over somebody's homework.
Oh, no. That's bonding time with your child to go over the homework. Hey, look at this one. You might need some work on that. That's perfectly fine, and that's great. That's the parental involvement you want. The parental involvement that they're coming to school, that they're interested in their. It's not an adversarial relationship to school and parents. Sure. We want parents involved. Right. We invite parents to come in and see what's going on in the classroom.
Do you get some? Do you get what kind of percentage you think of kids' parents will come in unexpectedly and without a problem? I mean, because granted, if the child is having grade problem or disciplinary issues either at home or at school, you're going to see a parent probably more often than the kid who just minds his own business, does his work.
Yeah, you don't see it very often, but it's always we're an open book. There's no secrets. People think that there, secrets that go on in school. There's not. We wish the older the child gets, the more mortified they get if their parents show.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. when you're in kindergarten and first grade, it's really cool.
Your parents say, hey, there's mom and dad.
Yeah, but by the time you get
Snickers bars today,
to fourth grade, they run and hide. But that's just that evolution of growing up. Then you want that freedom from your parental.
Do you see? Have you seen changes over the years in in the sports side of it too? Every time I talk to a coach, you can usually count on they have the occasional problem with parents.
Well, yes, you have. I think sometimes reality's not there on the level of talent that their son or daughter might have. What I wish is that there wasn't so much organized for kids, that they're playing on their own, learning on their own. I think when we lose that, I think we lose also, we understand how games are played.
How to win. How to win and how to accept losing.
Yes.
Because it's part of life.
Yes, because now they're in, they start, you see where people are playing 5 and under or 8 and under, and I'm thinking, I don't know about this. So, you never go around and see the ballparks where somebody's got a pickup game going on their own, and I mean,
it just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. I mean, they've got video games now where it's much easier to be the star in a video game than to work to make yourself a star.
That's fascinating to me because I remember playing wiffle ball as a child every day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we would play it for 80 days of summer. Hours of wiffle ball. And
not get bored.
And not get bored of it. We'd have a good time playing on your own. And that might be one of the things the technological advances are cutting out, I guess, right?
It is. Well, and plus, and I think the main thing was we said not get bored. You hear kids, because now, if they're not good at it immediately, I don't want to do it.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so, heck, you started out, were you any good at wiffle ball with the old, because you started playing
I was never good at wiffle ball.
You played with older guys.
Well, yeah, but even when I played with younger guys, I was never good at wiffle ball.
But the thing is, there was a progression there.
That's right. You have
and there were stepping stones.
Yeah.
And you went through the camaraderie, the teasing and the things that went on, and you learn to deal with that.
Same thing with football.
Yes, where somebody said, "Nah, you can't play." Oh, shut up. That was normal conversations, but you didn't get mad and you didn't go hit somebody.
No.
And I think that's what you're losing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We were going to talk about the state, and I hope that's interesting. I think it's fascinating to me how the state works, and we'll be back. I've got Diana Zurliene here. She's a retired educator, and we're going to talk about how the budgetary process in the state creates the occasional challenge. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
We'll be back right after these.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It is Monday, September 10th. Hope you are having an outstanding day. It's clearing up. Might dry up a little bit. Did you check the weather? How much rain did you get? Do you keep a nice yard with plants? And
well,
stuff?
I have a rain gauge. I haven't got put up yet. But
oh, well, you see, you got to put your rain gauge.
I know. Huh? My mom kind of gave me the look. So, but.
We had 5.5 inches on Saturday alone.
I know it had to be close to 8 inches total from.
Had an inch on
Thursday to Saturday night.
There was some Thursday night.
Yes, we had a hard rain Thursday evening.
And okay, that's when I poured it out.
And then we had another hard rain Friday night and then Saturday. So
all day Saturday
yes.
as well. So talking here with Diana Zurliene. She is a former educator, retired now from the Fairfield school system, and as superintendent. Part of the gig was, the main part of the gig, I guess, is getting funding.
Yes.
Right? Tell me, you lived through and were superintendent through probably one of the more complicated funding times in recent modern Illinois history.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. There for 4 or 5 years, most of the schools in southern Illinois rely on general state aid, and that's what the state gives the schools for education.
You figure property taxes make up 50 or 60% of your funding or something?
No, much less, for us at least.
Yeah.
And it's for most of the schools in southern Illinois that are rural areas, property tax makes up maybe a third, 40%. So you're relying 60% on state aid. So when they prorated general state aid, it affected those schools much more than it did the schools that have tremendous property tax.
Right. And the reason rural issues, the reason it's a rural versus a non-rural issue is because your property tax on land, bare land, farmland is not as high as you're going to have.
Well, and neither are houses. I mean, if you go to the suburbs and
you'll see the houses are very nice.
Chicago or in the Metro East area or in some of the more populated areas, they're gathering more income. So when you go and see those schools in those areas and compare them to our schools,
How close to running out of money did you ever get?
Oh, for us, and we maintained.
But there were schools around the area.
There were schools that it was very, very difficult for. And they took tax anticipation warrants that where you borrow money against the money you were going to get next year of property tax money.
Wow.
And so we lost money, but we kept our losses to a minimum. But, you know, we cut staff and things like that, but we still, the board that I had, we didn't have many extracurriculars, but music, our chorus and our instrumental and our vocal music were very important, and we kept that.
That's good.
So that was I think that was important.
What's the story on teachers in
it's a terrible,
not just Southern Illinois, is state, or is
it's statewide, it's nationwide. There is a terrible shortage of teachers.
Really?
And,
how come?
I think it's a combination of things. I think it's the pay for teachers. When you go to school for 4 or 5 years and you're a professional and you come out and you're making $30,000 to $35,000 starting out, and you've got friends that went into other fields that are making $50,000 or $60,000. Mm-hmm. You see that, and it's hard. Also, what they've done to the pension systems, that you have to be now 65. I don't know if I'd want my kindergarten student to be taught by someone that's 65. Not saying that 65 is, but you just don't have that energy that you need for 18 to 25-year-old students. It's very, very difficult. It's the testing to become a teacher. They went from a basic skills test to something else, and it's very, very difficult. So those numbers have gone down. During your student teaching, you have to do this EdTap thing where you're videoed and things, and that's difficult to pass.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like you're on
EdTPA, and there's just
it's critiqued.
Yes.
Professionally.
Yes.
And the folks are forced out or bombed out at that point in the situation.
Yeah, what somebody's watching, and I think the main thing is the negativity that we see surrounding public schools and public school teachers, that somehow they're doing a bad job, and they're not. They're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
These people are devoted to their students. They want them to succeed. And when you read columns about, we're falling behind and all this stuff, that's not true, because you can't compare us to Taiwan or to Sweden or something else. Our public schools take everybody.
Right. Theirs do not?
No.
Okay.
And so you're not comparing apples to apples. And so do you want to work in an industry that's constantly getting graded over test scores, where you're being graded on one score out of the whole year?
Diana, I'm in the media now.
Yes.
We are being occasionally berated.
Yes.
But I don't. I'm just making it fun.
But the teacher shortage, and now we're just and it's going to get worse in 5 years. I mean,
you think so?
It's terrible. I think SIU, they had some kind of pinning ceremony in this, like they do with nurses, but they did this for teachers, and I think there was less. I know there was less than 100. It wasn't a very big amount for across their whole teaching curriculum.
That's insane to me.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And
well, Eastern has been like Southern is losing capacity all the way around in students. Not for one reason or another. I don't know why, but Eastern's always been a teachers' college. How are they doing?
They're starting to rebound a little, but it's not good. I mean, 10 years ago, if you had an elementary job, you'd have 70 applications, no problem. This year we had some elementary openings. We had 15 applications, and 5 of them were good.
Wow.
So if we're fighting, so you're fighting all these other schools, and it's a very big problem. And substitute teachers, you can't find substitute teachers.
No kidding.
It's terrible. And people have to miss work once in a while. They get sick.
Yeah.
So it's a very big problem, and it's a very big headache for superintendents right now.
You know, that's a strange thing to me. I guess I don't understand where are the other industries are just paying more, so kids aren't going into teaching. Is that what it is?
Well, it's just not to them. It doesn't look viable. Now, if I tell kids all the time in high school, go into teaching. It's a great career. I loved it. It is. It's a great career. I think to me, it kept me young.
Yeah, well, that's your hair looks better than me. You've got a couple of years on me, not that many.
So I just enjoyed every aspect. I like being around kids and I enjoy the events and all that. So I think teaching is a fantastic career.
Well, congratulations on your fine career teaching. And the reason I'm giving it kind of sounds final like that, we're going to talk sports.
That's good.
We might talk a little sports when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Diane Zurliene and I'll be back right after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Isn't it awful?
We're both getting old.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My guest is Diana Zurliene. She is a retired coach and educator at Fairfield. And we'd be remiss to go an entire day here, Diana, without talking about you being a woman coach in a boys' high school league. How did that come about?
Oh,
you wanted to do it. You were good at it.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, somebody must have thought so. To hire you.
I just was always more. I grew up with 6 brothers, so I think I just had a better affinity with boys than I did girls, and so I like that. I like boys basketball. When I was in high school, I got to run the foul board for the Mules.
Okay.
So I got to sit right there and watch Harold Poore and Ron Felling and Ron Herron and those type coaches, and I thought, man, I really like this game.
Yeah.
So I just kept at
fell
it.
Into it.
Yeah. When Doug Graven was the coach at the high school, he let me start helping at the boys basketball camps, and.
Good grief, I haven't heard that name for a long time.
Yeah.
Is he still coaching up at Auburn?
No, Doug's retired.
He
He lives in Colorado. Yeah, we stay friends with him. Steve and Karen Baker went to Florida with him this summer.
Well, I'll be darned. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about, so you, are there any women coaching high school basketball these days? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Boys basketball.
In Illinois, I don't know. I'm really thrilled, like Becky Hammonds that coaches for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, she got an interview with the Milwaukee Bucks for their head coaching job. And she's one of Greg Popovich's main assistants.
Mm-hmm. And the Arizona Cardinals, I think, have a football coach.
Yes, they have a female football coach. So, and there's a lot of baseball teams that more and more women are getting in the front office. Is it the L.A. Dodgers that their assistant GM?
I think that's right.
Is a female. So it's getting to be because you're a female and maybe didn't play baseball or didn't play men's basketball, it doesn't mean that you don't understand the game.
Yeah. Has the game changed much? Yeah, I mean, as a casual observer, or maybe not so casual observer, since you coached.
Yeah, I think with the 3-point line in basketball, the 3-point line's changed everything about how you.
It's taken them 20 years before somebody like the Golden State Warriors have finally figured out how to utilize it. 30 years. And
how you defend and what you give up, and analytics has become such a big thing in all sports, and analytics tells you don't take a 2-point shot. A 10-foot jump shot, you're either going to take a layup or a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
And now it's points per possession and all that. How they've broken down everything is just unreal. And as a coach, if you don't use those analytics,
you'll be behind.
You'll be behind. I mean, that's what happened to Mike Matheny. He didn't embrace analytics, and it bit him in the butt.
All right, I gotta ask. I gotta ask a question. I love Brad Underwood. Do you think the Illini basketball is going to be back?
Yes, I do. I think we've just got to give it time. We are such we want instant gratification.
John Gross was a nice guy. Right?
Yes, but he
couldn't recruit.
He couldn't recruit, and we've got to be able to bring in, our strong recruits that. E.J. Liddell out of Belleville West is a big one this year.
Yeah.
We got Mark Smith, but he didn't pan out. Well, hopefully Mark has a good career at Missouri. I wish him well. It just didn't work out in Underwood's system, and Trent Frazier just played better than he did. And
Trent Frazier's a star.
That's it, and that's what it comes down to. So, yes, I do. It's just you've got to get that one person that's going to come in and. Io DeSanimo that we've gotten, then that's going to get more, and that's what's got to happen.
You need the Pied Piper, don't you?
Yes.
And actually, they haven't had that probably at Illinois since Dee Brown, I would say, right?
No, and we're not going to out-recruit Kentucky or Duke, but nobody does. Nobody does. So you've got
That's frustrating.
Yes, it is, but you know what? Did Duke win last year?
No.
Did Kentucky win last year?
No.
No. So it doesn't mean that you're going to win. You just got to find the guys, because, I really, really, really like Villanova and Jay Wright as a coach. Yeah. And they get the guys. He recruits the guys that he wants, not that he knows will play within his system.
And the thing is, Illinois was a close number 2 on their best player.
Yes.
On Villanova's best player. Jalen Brunson. Gross was right there. And it makes you wonder what would have happened if Brunson decides to go to Illinois as opposed to going to Villanova.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, Gross was on the right track because, Jay Wright knows what he's looking for. Yeah. Look at the players that he's developed and what they've done there. So, Brad Stevens but still, if he was at Butler, obviously what he's doing at Boston, I really am a big fan of Brad Stevens and what he talks about. So, you see those people. So, yes, I love Illinois basketball. Illinois football, I think we've got to give football, it takes so much longer because you have so many players that you have to work with.
Right.
They've got to give Lovey 5 years. Because we were at the bottom of the barrel. We are still the youngest.
Well, yeah, we're the youngest team in college football. Right.
We have 7 seniors?
7 or 8.
Yes.
And
how many of them
lost one Saturday?
I know.
AJ will be back, I guess, but I don't know if that's the kid who caught the ball.
Oh, that was a fantastic catch. That catch, if you haven't seen that catch in the end zone, that is one of the top catches you'll see this year in college football.
The kid got spun.
Yes.
And it was.
He went up high and he got spun and he came down awkwardly on his knee. But they were saying this morning maybe he's back in 2 weeks.
Oh, that'd be something.
It might be hyperextended like Aaron Rodgers did last night.
Well, it's all right. Now, okay, you watched last night. You're a Rams fan, so you're watching a Bears versus Packers game. Since the Rams left town, I've been trying to determine who my allegiance is going to go to, and I still just got kicked off the Arizona Cardinal bandwagon. I was kicked off. So, and I'm not going to do the Bears because all my friends who are Bears fans have suffered enough that if I came in as a Johnny-come-lately, it'd be that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yes.
But that gut punch that the Bears took last night.
Oh man!
Did you stay up for that?
Yes, you're up 20-0, and everything's going well, and then it's just like Superman puts his cape on and comes out. And,
unbelievable.
And I'm sure. I thought he had a torn ACL or something, but when he came back, I thought, well, it's probably hyperextended or a sprained knee, and they shot him up, and we're going to play now. But I just
he didn't limp.
What?
He didn't limp.
Yeah, but he couldn't put any little weight on that leg.
That's true.
And to me, I'd have dialed it up. We're going after you. You can't move. We are coming after you because.
Well, that's when he started throwing the ball short.
Mm-hmm. It was unbelievable. He's Aaron Rodgers, and he's one of the best. He's one of the best.
There's a reason.
There's a reason you put him up there with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
There's a reason he just signed the
kind of money he got. Yes, because in pro football, the quarterback's everything.
Who's going to win this year then? Since you're a big fan, who do you think's going to win it? I want the Diane Zurliene prediction time. Here we go.
I dislike New England and Bill Belichick tremendously.
Join the club.
But I respect Bill Belichick because he's one of the best coaches ever in football. But I just think that there's a line that you can and can't cross, and I think they cross it too many times.
All the time.
I still hold the loss the Rams have.
Yeah, I do too.
In the Super Bowl
15 years ago.
At New Orleans, and that wasn't right. It wasn't fair. And Marshall Faulk will tell you the same thing. They filmed the Rams practice. They did. So, but you can't ever count out New England. You just can't do it. Look at Tom Brady yesterday. 3 touchdowns. Almost 300 yards again.
He just got enough.
Now, when Tom Brady's done, New England's done.
Oh, okay. Well, so we're all looking forward to that day.
Yes.
You're running out of time.
You're not going to find
give me a team. Give me a team that's going to win. Who's going to be the big winner? Give me a team. You got 10 seconds. Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
I love getting these answers in September.
Jacksonville.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Z with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thank you so much, Dana, for coming up here. Appreciate it.
Oh, Bruce, anytime. Call me.
That's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey for today, folks. Have an outstanding day.